Along the shores of Lake Erie, the Dog Pound already in full roar. We welcome you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Giants and the Cleveland Browns.
To kick off for New York.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go from Cleveland. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Okay, ready? Get it! Sanders now to the air right away. On the run to the right. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Cedric Tillman was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
A run with the former Buckeye, Quinshon Judkins. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. On third down, here's Judkins.
Quinshon Judkins, the ball carrier. An 8-yard gain. It's fourth down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. They're going on fourth down. Sanders. That is brought in. And he will dive into the end zone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland.
I'll tell you what, Mike. There's being aggressive on fourth down, and then there's being really aggressive on fourth down. They weren't just trying to get an inch past the sticks. They were going for broke. But, hey, when you have trust in your quarterback and your downfield weapons, I don't blame them.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This returnable from the 4. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Throwing right away is Dart. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Now, Shedeur. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
3rd and long. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. On 3rd down, Sanders. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he'll take this one in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboo. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. That's caught, and it's Cam Scatterboo. but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play for the Giants. 56 yards.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On first down, Dart, a hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, Dart. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
This one taken in by Hyatt. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Giants.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Deputy! Viking 18! 18, Pioneer!
Tillman, the man in motion.
Ready.
On first down, it's Sanders. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. Loose inside the 30. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big play to kick off this drive. That is a 74-yard gain.
Hold the ready.
The first two drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. They'll run it here, and here's Judkins. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard.
Here's Sanders to throw. He's got his big tight end, David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's Dart on first and 10. He has Hyatt complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up second and 2 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 2. One quarter in the books. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Giants football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it. Second down and 2. from the gun. It's Dart. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 2, and it's Dart. Flush to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ronnie Hickman. And the Browns are going to get it back here just past the 35.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now, Sanders. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. Look at the big guy rumble. And he will go all the way. Blake Whitehart. Touchdown Browns. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Using the
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we have a good one for you. It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New York Giants and the Green Bay Packers. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And here we go from Lambeau. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They send a tight end in motion. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's going to have about 2. It's 2nd down now.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Ready?
Love from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They stick with Jacobs. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Cordell Flott there on the stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Love on 3rd and short. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. And there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Dart now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Finds trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll go. Here's Darts. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Love out of the shotgun. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return. Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the New York Giants and the Carolina Panthers. Graham Gano out against his former team, and we're off from Charlotte. Trevor Etienne to return this. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the set.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Set. 45. White. Ready?
I'll start on the ground. Dowdle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Here's Young to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he will get this inside the 30.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
1st and 10. Here's a run to Dowdle. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's another. Panthers 1st down.
Rail. Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Ready?
It's Young to throw here on 1st. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Panthers take a 6-0 lead right away. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Can't you notice those amazing essays you wrote at Cal? That starts that paper was so important. It set the tone for the rest of it.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Now here's Cam Scattergood on the ground. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. E.J. Wanham gets there to haul him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Now Dart. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
The connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scattergood. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Panthers bringing out a 5th defensive back on 3rd. Going play action with Dart. It's on target to Johnson. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
On the return, this is Etienne. Good work so far. He's got room. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The Giants using their 1st time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Young working from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Got his man. This is McMillan. Running down the left side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers break the tie here in the 1st. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So that brings up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. This is Cox. That's Slayton. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. It's a 14-7 game. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Darts out of the shotgun. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down. So a fresh set of downs after the penalty. On first and 10, here's Darts. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I try to remind you a time or two, kid, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'd be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready, set.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Here we go, set, ready.
Young to throw it. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. To the house, touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take the lead on the first play of the drive. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. This is taken in at the 13. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Giants lining things up. First and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Headed out right. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Going on first down. It's Darts. Gets everything he has under this one. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Blitz coming. Here's Darts. It's caught right side by Johnson. A lot of mess on the move here. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Smash, ready. Ready, ready.
Play action now, Young. On the move, headed right. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
22 needle. Set, ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, New York. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Set. Hut, hut.
Going right side, Dowdle with it. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. They get 6, and we've reached the 2-minute warning.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
Let's go. Hut.
Out of the gun, Young. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
It's a gain of 21
That chunk
yards.
worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
First
So
and
fresh set of
10
downs now from the 39.
Ready. Slice blue. Red. 38. Set.
First down, Young. Flushed out of the pocket. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Another Panthers first down.
Ready.
First and 10
Ready.
at the 26-yard line.
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. His foray up the middle, that's about 3. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball.
Down.
And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
That was Tanaroa McMillan he was looking for. And now it's third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Blue. 32. Hut.
Fourth down, Young throwing. Chased out to his right. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short. And they're going to turn it over on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
Let's go now. Let's go.
On first down, here's Darts. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Offense to the line fast.
Second down.
It's Scannaboo on second down. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on third down. Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's trying to push the field. He's got it deep downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. Brock, you remember when they were near their own end zone? Yeah, things have totally changed now. First and 10 in enemy territory. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Dart gonna throw again. It's inside the 10. He brings it in. And he's gonna be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New York.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce into your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Dart setting in to throw here. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Go street.
From the gun, here's Dart. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be second down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Second and 10 now. Here's Dart. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third down now. Here's Dart. Completed over the middle. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's now fourth down and 1.
Back to throw it. He's got it to his running back. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Hubbard with a return here. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, set, punt, set.
The inside give to Dowdle. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Mendoza the hurry up here.
At the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
And going play action. Young. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. That ball is out. Young lost it. And it's picked up by the Giants. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21. Gano ready to send this away. Hubbard with a return here. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Steel, black, ready.
Young working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Teneroa McMillan that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
10 cycles. Down, set.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Brought to a halt by Deontay Banks.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Ready, ready.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
It's 4th down.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, or the other area.
At the confluence of the 3 rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela, we are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Working out of the gun is Dart. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Giants.
Dart going to give to Scatterbury. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
That one taken in by Neighbors. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Giants.
They'll go play action here with Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Throwing, Dart. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Eccles. And the Steelers are going to have it here just past the 25.
Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game? Centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy, take care of the football, we're on the road. You're a youngster, let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you, move on. Long way to go in this one.
And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
88, 88, 58.
Rodgers now to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
To throw, Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
Giants first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
To the air, Dart. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. We're scoreless after 1. First and goal from the 3. Throwing again is Dart. Touchdown, Giants! Jalen Hyatt, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is what, 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
And he returns this to the 22.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Rodgers going to throw. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
17 yards. And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 42.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
Hey, 88. Hey, take 26. Jump out.
To throw is Rodgers. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Throwing is Rodgers. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Abdul Carter providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. From the gun, Dart. And this will be caught. It's Isaiah Hodgins. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up second down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
To throw is Dart. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
18 Cardinal.
Dart going to look to throw here. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And it'll be intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Rodgers to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
On 4th down, the Steelers call on Corliss Waitman to punt. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Olszewski now to return. That one in the books as a 64-yard punt. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
19 Tigers, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Here's Dart. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Giants, first down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Giants, first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Play action now. Dart. A throw right side caught by Neighbors. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Giants.
Let's go.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead? Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giant.